Retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuit. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second in time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
The number of times a given molecule
So, here we go.
I don't have the energy for you today.
Never thought of energy as something you lacked.
Welcome, y'all, to another episode of Ordinary Gains. Introductions are in order as always. It is I, the devil whose door is always open. Gandalf out the gray of the white because I'm all black. Jordan LaForge, Captain of Enterprise, the Swag King with an official crown. Shout out to Sunday Swagger. And apparently the long-lost homie of Zach Morris and AC Slater, since y'all got jokes. I am Left Eye E.G.O. And I'm joined by the woman whose beauty is matched only by her boldness. Who matches wits with my wallet and wins every time. The lovely Shiro. How are you?
I'm fine.
Boop.
How are you?
What? Because y'all got jokes. All I heard was.
I didn't have jokes. You told me the jokes and I laughed.
No, you've had jokes this week.
I don't have jokes.
Okay. Are you okay with the current lighting, my love?
I mean, I look okay.
I look. What's it? You know what? No, move. This is not how we're starting this today. All right. Let me need adjustments. What you said? No.
No, you don't. It's fine.
Sound like a pale ghost. There we go. Fine now. I'm better now.
You look like a pale ghost.
No, you look. Your face is like a pale ghost.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, welcome to episode 41 of Ordinary Games. This was titled Fair or Foul, and I will be going over that with you guys as well. But before we do all that, we will check in with the chat. Got my man Kai ready for another amazing, crazy show. Us too, sir. And again, thank you for that dope theme that we're using on the OG podcast now.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yes. Man, AJ, what's going on, good sir?
Ooh,
Also, yes, hit the like button if you want to sit. Too early for this. It's too early for this.
You know, he got hustled at the river yesterday about these damn Cowboys.
Oh no! When I heard that there's like, Cincinnati for Dallas in the Super Bowl, I was like, oh no. I'm not gonna fall for that one. Actually, someone sent me a video of the new Dallas Cowboys workout.
What does it look like? Eating pizza?
20 hat throws.
20 hat throws. Oh my god.
30 reps of arguing with the refs. 40 TV punches. It wasn't fair.
Is there any like throwing the can at the TV? I know you do hat throws.
Yes, I do. There weren't any cans. I forget which the other ones were. I'll find it on there later. But I was like, they ain't right. All right.
I mean, it's true. Probably stomping your foot a lot. What are you doing?
That's probably fair.
Oh, look, CeeDee Lamb didn't catch another ball. Here's the. Oh, this one. I bet it's like shoulder raises.
I don't need. We go on a run.
Like throw.
You see what you started, Kai?
Oh,
Blame you for this, okay? Anyway, I don't need your negativity when we go on a run, okay? I don't want to.
On a run.
I don't.
Oh, it'll be well before the playoffs and in the preseason when they're like, "Look at us, we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl."
I don't want to hear or see during
Poor
our
guys.
run. That's all I'm saying.
I feel bad. Their hearts break all the time, and they break y'all's hearts all the time. It's so bad.
I don't need this right now. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, we are streaming live on both YouTube, X, and Instagram. So however you're hearing us, we appreciate you guys joining in. All right. So I'm not even gonna lie. I've been waiting on this all week because it's just we're just gonna. I can't wait to start this off the right way.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're gonna hear about it. You.
Let's see what I have today.
Oh my gosh.
We read from the book of Petty Vendettas. Pettiness 2.
He's been
3.
writing a lot. I don't understand.
I have. I've been tracking a lot of those guys. Okay, let me see which one I got.
Can you?
All right, last Saturday. Here we go. So last Saturday, we were going to have a date day. You know, go out for brunch, walk in the mall, head back home. Nothing special, right? You know, go to a little French bakery. It was okay. It wasn't that great.
It was all right.
It was all right. You know, the eclair they gave me was like on Ozempic. I didn't really like it. I was like, where's the obese one? Give me the big one.
That's because it was actually French. The woman spoke French, and there were what I am going to assume some tourists that came through who were speaking French with her.
Yes.
So it wasn't American.
It was not.
Here's all the sugar.
Yeah.
Look how great it tastes.
Yes, I do. It has served me well. It has served me well. If anyone in a relationship or married, you should have these so you can reference them. Actually, all the guys, because women, they do this automatically. We need to write these down so we can remember. Static. Anyway, so we go in the mall. We go to the Lego store. I actually don't buy any Legos. She does. She got what'd you get, the centerpiece?
I didn't really need to buy Legos, but he basically forced me It was
Yes.
kind of against my will. So I picked
Yes.
something that is useful.
Lego assault. Yes. Anyway, so we're walking back, and I read the story. The store said Sister Grimm's Oddities Parlor. And before I could get to Sister Grimm, what's this place? Now, Cheryl has seen all the horror movies with me. She knows the rules, okay? However, I'll tell y'all how serious this was. She had Starbucks in her hand, okay? She put Starbucks down and walked right into the store.
It said don't bring food or drink in. I was being respectful.
That's not what I heard. Anyway, I had to grab her by the wrist and say, hey, look at me. Don't touch anything. If you have questions, you need to ask somebody. And don't go where you're not supposed to. Okay, guys, I like to think that generally stereotypes aren't really a thing. I'm going to count off all the stereotypes that really happen, okay? Like a white woman in a scary movie, Flame, okay? Here she goes, touching all the dolls. Oh my God, these are nice, honey. Wouldn't this look good enough? No. The thing is, the proprietor of the store didn't say anything the entire time, which let me know we're already cursed, okay?
Maybe they were just tired. Wasn't it like a Sunday?
We've seen all the horror movies, honey. Are they ever? No. Okay. They have time today, okay? All I'm saying is, she touched the dolls. I said, don't touch those. She's reading inscriptions out loud. To anyone reading this, no. And then what did it for me? There was clearly a section behind the store. Had a curtain, okay?
It led into the hotel.
A cursed hotel. Exactly.
Yeah, it's a haunted hotel.
Thank you. I had to, what are you doing? But babe, just stop. No, stop. You've already done 3 stereotypes. I've tried to do this the right way with you, but it's not happening. And now we know my black ass is cursed along with her. Okay?
But guess what? Guess who bought something from that store?
Petty vendettas. I needed that. That's what I needed.
How did you know it wasn't cursed?
Because the pages were blank on
Are
the
you
inside.
sure?
Yeah, because there are a bunch of other
What if it's an invisible
ones.
spell?
I hope it gets you first. That's how. That's all I know is here's the reason why that's going to have to happen. And now my black ass is cursed, okay?
But the place is attached to the Menger Hotel, which is one of the most haunted hotels in San Antonio.
And that's when you go past the curtain, you're in the haunted house, okay? She wanted to go in there after hours.
I actually stayed there. It's not that. What?
When did you stay there?
Oh, God, like 10, 15 years ago now.
Okay. So
Maybe 10.
I need to call a priest. You can sleep in the next room until we get that cleared up.
I've been okay thus far.
That's the thing. In the possession movies, they're always okay afterwards. Like, I did all that? I killed 6 people?
No, I had a buddy from Philly who wanted to stay at the hotel because of the history. And so I had never stayed there. And I said, sure, why not? I didn't seek out to stay in like one of the rooms they call out that is like the most haunted or things happen. I didn't do that.
Okay. All right. At least you didn't do that.
I
Okay.
just booked a room.
Okay. AJ said, have you seen the floral collection? She has. I've been trying to get her to buy the roses. She got the...
Well, they didn't have them last time.
They didn't. We got the other one. The other store.
Yeah.
What's the other Lego store?
I do. I'm building the centerpiece because for Thanksgiving you can connect them. And it is a nice centerpiece that won't die or shed. So...
we can't keep plants alive around here. We're not good with that. Yes.
And that's
4D
exactly what
chess.
he's doing, Kai.
4D chess. I was like, hey, I can't.
Is it though?
I'm going to buy the DeLorean
Is
later.
it 4D chess if I already know what you're doing?
It's so 4D, it's on the same board. Don't think about it too much. Think about it too much.
I thought you would want to get the chess set, actually.
Maybe. It's just like, I don't want to build the king and queen that's like 9 pieces to build it up. But then again, I don't know how big the pieces were. Now, if there are bigger pieces,
I mean, at least you can see these pieces. Y'all, this poor man and his little Wolverine claw, let me just tell you, he put it together. It looked like it was together, but you'd touch it and it would fall apart. And it was because he literally was missing pieces. And when I was like, well, what is this? He was like, I don't know. And I was like, do you have the other, like, did you save the extra pieces? And they were all over there. And every time I'd find, like, in the book, oh, he's missing this piece.
I was missing at least 4. I was wondering what had 40 pieces. I don't know what they do, but I mean, for some reason the hand keeps falling off at the knuckles. Don't know why. See, okay, so.
See, honey, I wanted to go to, one of those places.
Castle Dracula. Do I have to go overseas for this? Or
Isn't that Joker? Is that the one in, like, Romania or, what you call it?
All I'm saying, if I
Transylvania.
I'm not going overseas for that.
Why?
Dark meat. No. Not signing up for that. No, thank you. Anyway, I am not through with my grievances. Okay.
There's more. Okay.
Grievances.
Oh, he had to flip a
Chapter
page.
3, verse 4. Okay. Anyway, so we've had issues with flies being in the house because we had these little magnetic net door closer that you can break open so the dogs can run through, and it's supposed to magnetically clap back shut. All right. But it's loose now, so we got flies in the house. And we only got one fly swatter, and it's usually outside by the pool. So,
because I have to
hornets.
Yeah, like wasp hornet things. There's not a hive in our yard, but somebody has them in their yard.
So it was like, okay, that's the outdoor one, so we gotta get indoor ones. So she's like, hey, let's get a fly swatter. So I show her like these really cool hip new fly swatters. She's like, all right, go ahead and get that, right? Get the fly swatter. It sits in the house for 5 days.
Because I didn't order it.
But I ordered it for you because you're at the house.
I didn't need the fly swatter. You did.
Anyway, I get the fly swatter, and they look like they're like, I'm not gonna touch it. You can hold it.
Like tennis racket.
It's a tennis racket, okay? Don't touch it. That's tennis racket. It's not funny. It's not funny, okay? So this tennis racket is supposed to like serve as like a like one of those blue lights that flies, right? So we get it. No, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Leave it over there.
Look, honey.
Anyway,
See how I'm touching the plastic?
That is not what you told me. So that's how we got to here, okay? So they get in, we're trying to set these up, and I can't find the instructions. So she's just like, honey, just start putting it together. I start putting together. There's a little pole extender that extends at a solid foot. And I have just in time seen a fly. So I swing, and the whole thing gets loose. So basically the racket hits the wall. So the extender doesn't work. So now I have
the extender works, but it's for you to raise it to the ceiling because you see how this goes? This goes flat. You do like that.
Anyway.
Or like that.
She knows this now, but all she said was, hey, why don't you catch it by turning it the horizontal? How did you do it? Except that's not how she did it. She just grabbed it and flipped it, right?
No, I didn't. It gets like, so it sticks in there so you can do this, but you had to push it out to do the flat.
So I wasn't doing any of that. And she turned it on, right? And
you were trying to kill a fly.
And I shocked myself in the process.
Well, that is not my fault.
And all I know is that I dropped it and said, fuck that racket, okay? I was looking for some support. I was startled, to say the least. You hear a buzz, you usually think you're just going to do one of these and fall. I was looking for some support. Didn't get any.
I was dying laughing.
She literally put the box over her face. And then when she gets up because she almost peed herself, I found out that Chuck was here, sat on the instructions. What's the first instruction say? Do not touch when it's on. You will shock yourself.
I mean, but did you really need to read the instructions to understand that?
Really? You let me be the crash test dummy.
First of all, you opened the box without me in the room. I came into the room and I saw you struggling. And I said, honey, where are the instructions? And you, direct quote, said,
I don't know.
There are no instructions. It didn't come with instructions. And I sat down. I don't know when the instructions got under my bum, but
no. All I know is that she let me be a crash test dummy. And then now she knows how to touch it and turn
it's a zapper. Why would you touch the metal part?
What part?
Electric current, the light's on, that means it's on. Electricity.
Nothing was happening was in your hands. I thought it was safe. Apparently not.
Why would you think it was safe in your hands?
Why'd you give it to me? Why don't you turn it off?
What
This is
it was
why
in your
This is why this is essential, folks. Tell your truth. The Petty Vendetta book, okay?
This is all you are doing, just
No.
FYI.
It was not my doing.
I didn't need the instructions to figure out how a fly swatter works. Literally, turn it on. Don't touch the metal. Swing it at the fly.
You know what? You had all week. Open boxes and try it.
Oh, okay. Yes. It shot. He dropped that thing so fast. Oh my god.
Not funny, guys. It was just this. It had been a long day regardless.
No, let's just roll it back just a little. The fact that you put it in the extender and it doesn't like click or lock, obviously, and then you flung it like it was together permanently, and we're surprised that the racket almost crashed through the wall.
Yeah, I mean, like it looked like it went down in there. I thought it was seated.
Seated?
I thought it was seated. That's all. I was like, I think I had it right. We're supposed to.
But
go.
it didn't click or lock in. So what are you gonna do when you flip
No,
it?
because you gotta.
It does not twist.
You know these things now because I said
No,
okay.
because you put it in. I said, why does this twist at the bottom? It doesn't lock it. And as I'm saying that,
Really? Okay.
Dumb and Dumber over here is like, woo!
Do you have your grievances then? Do you have any apparently?
Do I have any grievances? No, not really. I'm living my best life these days. No, I don't.
Thank you.
Probably said that you made me pee my pants a little laughing at you.
It's
Oh,
just-
you didn't even tell the other one.
Which one?
I have almost peed my pants multiple times this week. So,
It's been rough for me, y'all. I don't even know what the other one was.
well, you said it in the introduction, the AC Slater and
Oh,
Zach
so
Morris.
that was the other thing. I hate when I ask her things and I want some clarity, and she just starts laughing. We were at Texas Roadhouse, and I was like, "Yeah, some people said that what happened the day before was we were in Coach, and like I had on my flip-up sunglasses because I can't wear regular sunglasses, right? This chain is her father's, and it's from our first anniversary, right? And I happen to have on green sweatpants, right?
And a bright colored shirt.
Right. All I knew was that first time I've ever heard someone say it's giving me vibes, and I was giving Dwayne Wayne from Different World vibes. So I was riding that high. All right. So then I asked her, I was like, honey, do I dress what I say?
No, someone told you, I think on your stream with the guys about wrestling. Someone told you that you look like Zach Morris and
AC Slater's
Slater.
lost homie. Before I can finish that sentence again.
I broke down in the middle of the restaurant crying from laughing.
You know how hard it is to not laugh when you got one of those sweet rolls in your mouth? She literally had to put it down before she had composed herself. It was like the first solid 10 minutes, okay?
I never thought of it, and then you said it, and I just can't like. Yeah, I just sometimes when you say like I don't tend to think, not that it's a negative thing, but like I know you probably think this, but I literally don't set out my day to make fun of you.
I know, but that's why.
And then when you tell me something, I'm like, oh God, that makes so much sense.
Just said she just said if I ever go missing and they have to describe me, say he looks like a Post-it note. Just to call it the pack.
No, the pack, the variety pack, that one. Oh my God.
Anyway, it's about that time. While I already got her laughing, I'm gonna translate this over to. Y'all know what time it is. It is Stone Cold Shiro. Why I scour the net for 3 chances to make Shiro laugh. All right. I've been riding high. The last 2 streams, I've won 2 out of 3. I'm rolling high this time. Let's go.
Have you really?
Yes. Oh yeah. I I also wrote that down. It's not just
But
three
that's
grievances.
not a vendetta.
It's a win. You gotta.
Oh, it's a
I don't get a lot of
win.
those, so I gotta put those in there too.
Okay, I guess.
You know. So anyway, I got 3 chances to make her laugh. We are going on a roll, guys. All right, let me see what I got. Pull up the first one here. Oh, that's right here. Okay. And anyone trying to call you? Is that you?
Oh, Cat's trying to call me.
All right, yeah. Tell her to call. We'll call in a second. All right, my love. Water up, eyes closed.
It's gonna take you 5 minutes to find
No,
the thing.
because I actually
so I'm
wrote
gonna
down
wait.
the dates on these.
I'll just wait.
No, because you'll see it. Some of them
Okay.
are quick. Yeah, close your eyes.
Oh, they're not that quick. I know you're not that quick. Let's go.
I actually put the date on. That's why I'm like,
You're still scrolling.
okay, I don't. This is not okay. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that. I'll count it. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready, honey, because you're taking a long time.
I never. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is number 1. Here we go. No? Dang it. Okay. All right. That was I'm 0 for 1. 0 for 1. 0 for 1.
I mean, that was expected.
Okay. All right.
If I would have been there in person, I would have laughed in his face while I was picking him up. I'm not.
While you're picking him up, you would laugh
I
at
would
him.
help him up. I'd be laughing because you're a dummy. He didn't scout what was behind him beforehand.
Okay, I'm gonna do this with you right now. We're focusing on the wrong things here.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Bring this up. Boom, boom. Okay, that one's lame. I got it. All right. I picked this one because I know this is gonna be me when we have kids and they're going back to school shopping.
Okay.
Ready? You watered up? Here we go. All right.
Do these fit?
No.
What you mean they don't fit?
They're too big.
Babe, that ain't nothing but a little bit of space to grow into. Come on, look, let me see you run. All that is some goals for the school year to help you grow. Here, I'll wear them until you can fit them. You do not need a new backpack. You still got the one from last year, don't you? Ain't nothing wrong with that one. I had 2 backpacks my whole life in school. A Sesame Street backpack for about 6 years and then the JanSport.
What's JanSport?
You don't even know what JanSport is? Go put that backpack back. If you want a new backpack, the girls, they got a Barbie one you can have.
Dad, I thought we were here for back to school shopping.
Man, you sound just like your mom. No. We don't need no basket. Get one of the little handheld ones.
Dad, I need mechanical pencils.
You do not need mechanical pencils. I got y'all the regular number 2 pencils. That's all y'all need. They do the same thing.
They take so long to sharpen and resharpen.
Y'all just lazy. Lunch boxes? Babe, y'all don't even need no lunch box. Your mom just went to the grocery store. She got a whole bunch of bags. Y'all can use one of those. And you can get a new one every single day.
I swallowed my water.
Okay, that's what I thought. I knew you were joking. Okay. I was like, I know she's cheating. When did you can't say when you swallow.
When he said JanSport. It's funny, like I want to laugh at him because he is legitimately like it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's not like spit my water out funny.
I know, but I have to do levels for you. Yes. Shout out to We In Us Together on IG. Hilarious family. All right, let me see what I got. Okay. So this one's almost a blink and you'll miss it one. Okay. I just need to let you know. All right. So I will want that one. I'll take it.
What?
What? You swallowed the water. But
at no point did I laugh though.
Okay. Drink the water. I'm not doing this with you right now. I ain't doing this with you. Are you ready? Got some water?
I'm waiting. You haven't.
I already have it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Marriage or having kids? I think having.
Hold on, let me bring it back. Hold on. There we go.
It's a bigger trap. Marriage or having kids? I think having kids because you can't do the same stuff. At least with marriage, you guys can still smoke crack together.
No? I am slipping. Okay, hold on.
I mean, I have questions. I'm happy they don't smell crack together with their kids. I don't.
Okay, all right. This is kind of an extra one that I found.
Okay.
All right, Here we go. All right. Are we still on? We're still on. Okay. Here we go. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Top 5 hottest things you can say to a woman. Number 1.
I bring home 6 figures a month. Action figures, that is.
Number 2.
Yeah. I got something 12 inches you can handle. My Batman hot toy.
Number 3.
I got a special date planned for us.
Yes.
And it's going to be hot.
Yes. I wish Roman were here for that one.
That was good.
Oh, yeah. She was, oh my God. If she ever did that, I would laugh my ass off.
What?
He spits the water like a volcano out of his mouth. It's awesome. And it rains down on them. It looks cooler than it sounds. Okay. That is the goal. Yes, full Triple H. Joking up to send her a video. She has no concept of Triple H the game when he spits the water out. It's awesome.
I mean, I know what that is. I've watched wrestling.
Okay.
But I'm not shirtless and sweaty. So it just doesn't make
I don't need
sense
this.
for me.
I need your moral support right now. Help me. Don't hurt me. Anyway, guys, I figure we're going to take on a few current events now. Go over what's been happening, trending. I know we usually would do trending for dating and marriage, but going to do some current events with what's happening in the news as well.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
I don't know any of this.
That's fine. That's why I like it's more you're the people's reaction, okay?
Okay.
So, everyone pretty much has seen Ray Gunn, the Australian breakdancer that was not. Okay. If you hadn't seen it, hilarious. She apparently has a PhD in movement and was chosen to represent Australia at the Olympics. And it was awful.
She's on another level.
She must be. That's that interpretive breakdancing. And the thing is that before that event was held, they already announced that it's not going to be in the Olympics in 2028 at all. So
because it got so much like backlash.
No, but the thing is, they were just like, it can't be included in like with all the other sports. It's like, well, you got Taekwondo, Greco-Roman wrestling. Like you have so many other things you can put in there. Like breakdancing is kind of like, Plus the Red Bull one that they have every year. That's supposed to be like the biggest one that they have.
I didn't know.
So it's like, but the thing was, is because of how bad she was, they're like, oh, we damn sure not going to have it now. Like if there were ever a time to say, hey, bring it back for 2028, this could have been.
Well, some people are saying that. So I heard on one hand, the process to compete and do the qualifiers were convoluted and kind of difficult to take part in.
Yes.
And then I've heard other things where they say she actually cheated in some way.
I will show you.
I don't know how you cheat that.
I think I can find out who she actually beat on here. Where is it?
But some of the break dancers that I did see, like once you get past her stuff, they were really good.
Yes. And the thing was, everyone was saying she didn't deserve the scrutiny and that it was terrible.
She rolled around on the ground.
Right. And it's just that the memes wrote themselves for that one. I'm trying to find if I can find the 6-year-old. Because there was literally a 6-year-old that was on here that was doing power moves, like spinning on her head, doing the flares and everything.
Right.
I can't even find it on here. But basically the thing was that it didn't help that because she was so bad that now they don't want to actually bring it into 2028.
Well, and she wasn't the only bad one, right? I heard, and I haven't seen her dance, but she wore a cape or something about freeing women.
That's another. Yeah. So
and apparently she wasn't good either.
Yeah. And so so I know I think it was, I don't know if it was World Dance, but there was like World of something that was supposed to be in charge of it. And then they outsourced it to another company. I don't know if she was in charge of the Aussie selection committee. I don't even know if it's been committee noted or what. All I know is that they're saying she beat 14 people. And we were just like.
So that's my problem with her that in some of her like, I guess freelance videos, you can see that she has the strength to do moves.
Yeah, I will show you who she beat.
It's just so confusing that she decided to roll around.
Here's who she actually beat. So yeah, they're saying that so these are actually people she would have competed against.
So she took their moves?
No, they're saying this is who she beat to represent Australia. These are people in Australia.
Yeah, but again, they're rolling on it. Breakdancing must be very different in Australia.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone roll on the ground like this.
Like these were the finals. Yeah, so like this is
what is happening there?
yes. And so that's why I was saying, like, I mean, if it was that bad and you outsourced it, it's like when you outsource it and it comes back to bite you in the ass. I think it's what you kind of get.
I think my favorite is her on the windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Were any of the guys bad? I didn't see anything about the men's break dancing. I heard one got disqualified, and his routine was awesome.
So that's the thing. I don't know if they have different rules because it's the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they asked Red Bull to be in charge of it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like Red Bull would have been a better
choice because they've done it.
Right. And it's like, hey, we're going to use the same rules so that no one has to be surprised by disqualification.
Yeah.
The other lady that did the sign with the cape, like, yeah, it's in the rules. No, like, political demonstrations, like, during your actual routine.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, well, you're going to get disqualified because of that.
Interesting.
The only problem is the fact that, like, because of how bad it was, we didn't focus on anyone else that could have been good. And
right, I know. Yeah, that's because they're actually that girl from Lithuania wasn't bad, even though she had a do-rag on.
Yeah.
But she wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad. Yes, they had.
And I actually didn't. Was it the Japanese girl who won? I actually didn't think she was the best, but I can't do that stuff. And all I know is if that ray gun girl got into a circle at our high school and attempted those moves, she would have been roasted and she would have been booed out of the circle.
Yeah, because we went to high school in like the 2000s.
Yeah,
it was rough.
You got even kids who didn't break, you got in a circle and you knew who was good.
Yes, it's like we're like whoa. This is you're not supposed to be in here. You just roll over. And this made it worse because she kept pointing to Australia.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And Australia was like, no, we don't want to claim that. We don't want to claim that. All right. So actually, shout out to R2 Icky because he sent this to me a while back. And I am sorry, sir, that I did not get to this when you originally sent it.
Is he on today?
He
might not be.
I don't see him on there, but when you replace R2 Icky, I got what you sent me. I got what you sent me. Let's find it. Okay. He sent this to me because we're talking about marriage, and this is actually a real article or in a real journal.
I couldn't even write the first sentence.
Don't worry. I'll read it for you in the way it should be read. Okay. Theorizing white heteropatriarchal supremacy, marriage fundamentalism, and the mechanisms that maintain family inequality. Okay.
What?
Abstract. Yes.
Okay.
In this article, I draw upon critical feminist and intersectional frameworks to delineate an overarching orientation to structure oppression and unequal power relations that advantages white heteropatriarchal nuclear families, WHNS, and marginalizes others as a function of family structure and relationship status. Yeah, I really did read this. There's a whole
You read
thing.
the whole thing. So
I got a quarter through it.
Can you summarize what the first sentence means?
Basically, she's trying to go off of an article she'd written. Yeah, she'd written years before about basically saying that there's a family privilege. Yeah, she's trying to make that a thing.
A white family?
No, just like when she wrote it, it was family privilege. Then.
Oh, but now
she's trying to build up and saying that, hey, because you're married, it promotes white supremacy by being married. Yeah, yes. So yeah, and the thing is, she looks exactly like you would think she looks for writing this, and it's like she's with somebody, but she doesn't want to get married. But she's been divorced, which means she was married and it didn't work out.
And multiple cultures, no matter where you look, they have a family structure.
Exactly. Exactly. I've typically heard that you can only be feminist in a first world country.
Well, I feel like it, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was the thing that he was reading. I was like, I tried to read it, and then I read some of her other articles, and I was like, but you participate in the thing that you said promotes the supremacy.
She wouldn't know it was oppressive if she didn't originally participate in it, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the weird thing? Also, because it's like her husband. I think the guy that she's with is black.
Is it a white woman with dreads?
No.
Okay.
No, close. But like she skinny with the cut, the haircut, the starter haircut.
Oh, the starter cut.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's almost a bob
You're gonna be
asymmetric
so
kind.
mad at me when I come home with that.
All right, you do. It's gonna be a problem. R2Wiki wanted to know what I thought when I read it. All I said was this:
How could this have happened? A black white supremacist.
Oh my god.
I was like, you know what? That's kind of how I felt about it when I saw it.
It's just interesting how someone could make that black and white, and it's almost it is always for me. It's always in a family structure, whether you have a traditional one or maybe one that you consider is not traditional. Comes down to who's making the money, who has to stay at home. Do you both work? Like it comes down to all of those factors that create a unit that you create for yourself.
I just think that the guy that she's with is a dumbass because it's like, you know, that prior to 1964, black people weren't married at around 80%.
Right.
And it's just like, it's around 27, 28 now. So it's like she can't marry you because it's supremacy, but you're not together. You're just like,
oh Lord, imagine if she marries him and she makes more money than him.
It's a wrap.
She said, down with the black man. She's holding him down.
Exactly. All right. So this is the one that I told you about when it happened. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this. I think the news about it dropped maybe Thursday or Friday here. Yes. So hackers reportedly released social security numbers of nearly every American. Yeah. So basically they got a hold of around a little over 2.5 to 3 billion records, like socials, addresses, phone numbers, things of that nature. Yeah. And the weird thing is, yeah, like names, addresses, other sensitive data. And it's like, at this point, they're saying that it was ransomed for about $3 million for the list. The only thing is they've had this since like March or February.
Oh.
So they've had them for a while. And so now everyone's just finding out about it as of like Thursday or Friday. And to me, I'm like, you know what? I wish I get a phone call and be like, hey, we think someone's selling our generator. How so? They took out $500,000 in educational loans. Thank you, God, officer. I knew something was wrong. I never would. What dummy would take out that much damn money for your degrees? Thank you. Just take that off my record. I didn't. No. Legos? I don't even know what those are. No, I didn't take all that money out in them loans for school. No. Why would I do that? I really wish.
You're like, can someone please just
all these hackers? No one hacked Sally Mae, Department of Education,
Navient.
Navient. I got, I just need all these to pick up with a 0. That's all I'm saying.
So I guess, why? So they stole a list. They only wanted $3 million, which is not a lot considering
it's 3 billion records.
The government,
right?
So, did they say what they were going to do with them?
Well, they're starting to target on the dark web anyway, so ain't much you can do. So that's why everyone's just like, you know what, just at this point.
Honestly, like there are so many scams and stuff out there.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, it's whatever. But yeah, this one is actually I wanted to get your thoughts on when I first saw it. So, let me bring this up here. I don't know if you've seen this, but Lizzo's gone dark the last few months, right?
Oh,
so
she has?
Her latest post is this.
Okay, she's working out.
Yes.
Trying to be healthy. I like it.
Right.
She looks at a healthier weight.
Yeah. So we got before, and now we got after.
Yeah, she looks like she's at a healthier weight.
Yes. So people are saying that she basically got fat shamed isn't the word, but fit shamed into actually losing the weight.
What does that mean?
Basically, like no one wants to hear. Yeah, like you need to be fit.
Well, one, she does need to be fit for her health. That doesn't mean she needs to be a size 0. But she was getting up there.
She was 300 pounds. Like
yeah, 300. She had been gaining some weight and intermittently working on it. And with all the dancing and stuff that she does do,
you'd expect her to lose weight.
It wears on you. When I gain weight, I can tell the difference, like playing volleyball and stuff. Everything hurts. And when I lose weight. I'm like, oh, I can do this. You know what I mean? So it's really, it sucks that,
there's a reason you should be.
You kind of can't fit in anywhere.
I was just saying that, the whole, I don't want to hear about the body positivity movement anymore now because they're like all
those fat people are dying.
Well, there was that one. Then Tabria Majors, who is on the Torrid, she's one of the models that you've seen on Torrid, but I knew her when she was before that.
Yeah.
She's basically like, there aren't any more gigs anymore because they had the one or two people they needed for that shoot.
Right, and now everybody's in on it because they're like, oh.
It's like, it was supposed to be. You don't have to be a size 0. Right. I think if you just say you don't have to be size 0, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, however, you can't just be out here and be like body positive. Like, there's nothing positive about cutting off 15 years of your life and not doing anything actively about it.
Yeah.
So I understood that. But yes. So, guys, we are now going to play Fair or Foul. I've been scouring the net the last 2 weeks because the stories I've been hearing are absolutely wild out here. All right. So I'm going to at least show you in video or let you read an actual scenario that happened. And I'm going to ask you if it's fair or foul. And I want the chat if you want to put that this is fair or foul. So the first one I think severed the relationship on here. Let me find it. All right. 0807.
There has to be a better way to do this. You could just copy the link and put it in your email or on a Word document. Like you see how you wrote all that stuff. You put the link next to the document and just click on it.
That's probably for the best, but I'll probably do it now on.
Okay.
All right. So
guys, ask me
here. I'm not doing this now. All right. So here we go. Here's the first one we got. All right. I think I destroyed our relationship trying to compliment my boyfriend. All right. Now I think this one actually ended. My boyfriend and I are both 28 years old, together 2.5 years. Yesterday night, we were drinking and one thing led to another, and I tried to compliment him by saying he is not someone who I would hook up or be friends with benefit but marry. I thought everything was fine, but he seemed extremely distraught after that. I realized how he understood it and tried to clarify it, but he is still the same this morning. He told me he needs space to think for a while and left the house. All my friends tell me I messed it up, and guys tell me it's not a compliment, and most men will understand it differently. I think I destroyed our relationship, and I'm panicking right now. My love, fair or foul?
Well, I mean, fair for what? Him to leave or her to panic or?
Fair for what she said, or was it foul for her to say it?
That was kind of foul.
The one.
I mean, I can see both sides. I think it's kind of foul because the person you're with and you do want to marry, they also want to know that you're attracted and like, would do things to them. I don't know how else to put that.
That's fair.
And when you say that, it's almost like you're saying, I'm marrying you because you were safe and
not like
options. Like you're my safe option and we're not going to do anything fun and exciting, even though it may be fun and exciting.
That's fair.
I just wouldn't say that.
That's fair.
Or like maybe I would have said, man, I'm glad that you weren't just a hookup.
That's fair.
You know
Because you started out as a hookup.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm really excited that we're here.
Okay. This was another one that actually got everyone's attention. This was actually during the Olympics because we showed the proposal from the Chinese guy.
Oh, yeah.
Last one. So this is another one.
Okay.
So this lady, she actually won the gold medal, right?
In what?
So she's trying to get her the tag off so she can propose to him. Yes, this is a proposal, and yeah. So the caption here was, if your girl proposes to you, especially during the Olympics, you're cooked. There's nothing more masculine than a woman proposing. All right, honey, fair or foul? Oh, sorry. Shout out to Dr. String that's watching. Sir, is in a mood. How do you see, sir?
I feel like that's foul. I know she was excited and she just really wants to marry him. I feel even more than a woman when you get asked to marry somebody in front of a lot of people. As a man, if your woman has gotten to that point to ask you to marry her, in front of millions, she's basically saying you can't say no.
Is she shaming you into marriage? Are you getting shamed into marriage?
Yeah. Because you know what I mean? Because then, I mean, I just feel like more than a woman, a man would be way more hesitant to be like, yeah, I can't do this in front of lots of people.
Right. I would say it's like, you saw The Office, right? Remember when Michael Scott's girl tried to propose to him? He said, no, and ran away?
Yeah.
I would do that.
I would be like,
I have to run away, and I have to propose to you now. It's a counter proposal.
Right.
I was like, there's nothing more masculine than her getting on me and asking you to marry her. I'm just like,
well, and to be fair, we don't know their story. Maybe he had said, I want to marry you, and because of the Olympics, she basically said, I can't focus on you right now. Let's wait. And then when she won, she was like, hey, guess what? I really want to marry you.
If you just said, for me, it's like you have to be, hey, ask me, so that people can know that I said
this is yours. Ask me. Oh my god.
Proposals are bad. Yes.
I will say I'm actually glad that your proposal ended up being almost like a private kind of thing.
Yes. For those who don't know, our proposal was during COVID. I had actually booked one of those paint and sip places in Texas when we were living in Philly, and I booked it in December for March when we were supposed to go there for Fiesta. And so during COVID, it actually got canceled. And it was like maybe a week into COVID, the lockdowns had started, and it got canceled. So I was just like, I don't know when I'm going to do this. And so I just decided when she was actually on was it a Marco Polo?
Maybe like a Zoom.
It was like Marco Polo or Zoom. They were just trying to have a fun girls' day with, just listening to music and just dancing. I'm gonna do it now. All right. Because if there's one thing that I made sure I was gonna do, I don't like women that expect a proposal.
And I think if you would have done it at Paint and Sip, I would have known.
Yeah, and I figured out I'm not doing that anymore. All right. I need you to be completely flabbergasted. I need you not to look a hot mess, just about. Okay.
Oh, I was a hot mess.
Oh yes.
I was in my pajamas, unwashed hair.
Yes. There's nothing more that I hate when a fake. No, that's terrible. I don't like all that. No, that means you practice. You had to make sure the outfit and the nails went together with not doing that.
Kenny did tell me to get my nails done. Like, make sure you start getting your nails done.
That's fair. She gave you a window.
Yeah,
she gave you a window. That's all I'm saying. That's when you did all that. All right. So this is the one that this is one for guys, and I actually understood this one when he said it.
I mean, he looks happy.
Yeah, it's just like we're gonna make fun of you for a while. You got to explain this one.
Yeah.
All right. So this one I actually.
Now, how do you top a proposal at the Olympics as well? Because he's gonna have to come back and propose to her.
Right. I mean, well, now if you cook now, you got to go on national television or put an ad out now. All right, so this is actually one for the fellas on here. This guy is what he says here.
Like, I don't do that. I go out of my way to make sure that I am never even alone in another room with a woman ever in any moment. Like even like my PR person. Like it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if they work for me, whatever, bro. There is someone else in that room at all times. If we're alone, I leave instantly.
All right, I think this was this Ninja, I think. Yeah, the Ninja. So Ninja was the guy that made Fortnite famous because he was playing with Drake.
Oh.
That around that time. That's who Ninja is.
Okay.
Basically, he's pretty much a big gamer.
Yeah.
And he's at the point now where he will not allow himself to be in a woman that is alone in the room with a woman that is not his wife.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, given the state that things are in, there's a lot of bad people out there, whichever side of the fence you're on. A lot of people who will say you did something or, maybe try to blow it out of proportion to get their day. But then there's a lot of people who do bad things in those situations. So given his status maybe and the amount of money he makes, I honestly, if I were any of those guys, like, I don't know, Elon Musk, a politician, whatever, I would have somebody else in the room.
That is fair.
To be fair. You just can't trust it these days.
Very true. Canoli? Welcome, sir. Welcome for joining in. All right. So this is the one. Mark Zuckerberg has actually been trending positively the last few weeks. And this is another one that had the internet also ablaze because guys were saying it makes things unrealistic now. Okay.
Okay.
I will show you this. Bring it over. And he actually did it for his wife. So yeah, here we go. Mark Zuckerberg got a statue of his wife in his backyard. So yes, bringing back the Roman tradition of making sculptures of your wife.
I mean, he has the money and it's beautiful. They actually did a good job. It's like a little mermaid. That's pretty.
Yeah. So now people are saying if your man doesn't make a statue of you in the backyard, throw him away. Fair or foul?
Fair. On my 50th birthday, I fully expect a statue.
At 50? Where? Where am I going to put it in the house?
We have plenty of space.
You want it outside? You want it inside? And that's not be inside.
Outside. Outside, welcoming the people into the backyard.
You as a what?
How would you like me to pose?
I just what?
You know, statue. That's beautiful.
Why this foul out? Now you're thinking about how you want a statue, and not so. And sometimes you want me to make a statue. You want to be what is a statue? Like you want to be like a Roman
She was
goddess?
just a person.
No, but
she was a beautiful woman walking on a puddle of clay.
I'm gonna have one of you laughing at me.
Just double chin and all.
I'm gonna have to. Yes. Call it vanity.
Be careful what you ask for.
Call it vanity right here, okay?
Just in a little ball like Reagan on the ground.
All right. So this is another one.
It's
this one is about pretty much a date that went left. I'm gonna find that on here. And oh yeah.
Wally, go lay on your bed, buddy.
So now so part of it's audio. You have to have subtitles on here, but it's about a date that went left. Here we go.
Left?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll hear it. So yeah, date and God. This is the date that made her feel uncomfortable.
Well, I really appreciate it. Should I cover my half or?
No, I got you.
You sure? Oh, thank you so much. It was delicious. But I'm going to probably head up because it's late and I have to get up early in the morning. So.
Can I walk you through your room?
I don't know if they allow if you're not staying in the room. It'd just be easier if you. But I appreciate dinner and I get it. No, it's not like that. No, this isn't. No, I mean, I don't fuck.
Man pays for dinner.
I don't fuck on the first date, and I feel like you've been kind of like, you've been acting like it this entire time. Like,
all right, you just want a free meal.
No. First off,
Understood.
I have no problem paying for my own bill to avoid something like this.
Go for it. Do it. Fuck it.
Are you serious with it?
Just do it.
You fucking asshole. Like,
So after that exchange, my love, fair or foul?
He's foul.
Okay.
I mean, she did offer, she said, hey, would you like me to pay? I mean, this is the way I heard it. Would you like me to pay for my house? I mean, she put it out there. And then when she said, no, I don't want, she didn't say like, I don't want to see you again or anything. She said, I need to get up early for, work. And then he took it a step further and saying, well, a guy paid for your dinner. And well, what you trying to say, bruh?
He said, I'm paying. That's payment, right?
You can give me a nice hug and maybe a kiss if it went well, right? And be on your way. Call me tomorrow.
First of all, guys, don't do dinner dates. Brunch. Dude, you would take a rejection a lot lighter at the beginning of the day than at the end of the day.
And you went on a dinner day with me.
That's because you messed up brunch. Okay, you messed that up. Okay, I had a place. You know what? That's not what we're here for.
Well, you messed up the night before. You canceled on me. See, lots of canceling.
That's not where I don't need you to. You've been on. It must hurt to be around us dum-dums that think so quickly with us, doesn't it? Anyway, but yeah, I was like, if you'd done this at brunch, fine. It's y'all for to pay 50-50, let her pay 50-50 because she did say that. And then the coming to your room thing was weird. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's at a hotel,
Right.
and it might be either something she booked. Now, if he flew you out, I mean, we'll have to add that context, but I don't think so. But if she's there and she's visiting, she's in the area, and you check on each other, and you go to dinner,
Yeah.
it's like you don't know how to take rejection all that well. Yeah, he was definitely off. The minute he said,
I mean, that's fair. If it's your first meeting and you're not comfortable with him knowing the room you're staying in, I just like.
yeah, you making it weird. Yeah, you made it weird.
You made it really weird.
There's a reason why she recorded the conversation to begin with.
Right.
And that's the reason, like, okay, the dude's probably creepy or threw you off.
Yeah.
And I was like, the minute he took, did the minute
And
he
he
did
should have took it in the moment she did say, well, would you like me to pay for my half?
Really? Huh. Okay.
Especially in that dress, meeting a guy for dinner. She ain't even trying to pay for half.
So this one, this is actually one where it was like someone said that Jeffrey Dahmer could never dream of this fantasy. I'm actually going to show you this right here.
Okay.
And Sue, and this actually did happen. This is her telling everyone about this. All right. All right. So listen to how wild this is.
2 days before my birthday, I met with this man on Hinge. He goes, "How adventurous are you?" I said, "I would take a flight with you if you book it." And that's how I ended up in Miami. Turns out he was already flying there that day when he messaged me, and he also lives here. So many flights were canceled because of the technology outage, but I was so lucky that everything went so smoothly. I ran into a friend with his girlfriend, and they were on the same flight as me going for her birthday. We went to meet this Hinge man together, and they became my safety check-in points for the entire trip. He took me to get a pre-dinner snack at Lido at the Standard Hotel and show me around, and then went back to his so he can give me an apartment tour and show me the views. I loved how he designed his apartment. Everything was exactly my style. I was kind of concerned for my safety, but also I felt strangely comfortable around him. We got ready for the night, and first stop was this gorgeous bar at Faina. I don't drink, but I like going to places for the vibes, and he didn't end up drinking either, so we got seltzers with mint and lime. This man was so patient and told me I could film anything I wanted, and also offered to help me whenever I needed. Then we had a lovely birthday meal at Casa Tua, and I actually forgot it was my birthday, so they brought out the cake with the candle. I was so confused. It was around midnight at this point. We hung out at the lounge upstairs, went for a walk around, and then
She got a part 2 out there. All I'm saying is there are many videos in which you find out in documentaries there were no lead-ins to what happened to them.
She got lucky she ran into friends.
No, like she just met someone flying on the way there and friended up with them.
No,
those
they
are
were her
strangers.
friends.
Her friends were on the same flight with her.
Yeah, that's what she said. It just so happened her friends ended up on the same flight, and they became her check-in point.
All I'm saying is, if we didn't see from them again, everyone's like, there were certain critical errors that were done here. She flew during the blue. Remember the flight you got canceled?
Yeah.
She flew on that.
Well, she didn't realize that was going to happen.
All I'm saying is, if she was missing, I was like, oh no, I know her. She did what you did at the oddity shop.
I'm just, part of me says, like, yeah, you should be way more careful than that. But I will admit, in my younger years, I would have done something like that. At the end of the day, whether you're in Miami or in your hometown, you're going to meet a stranger, right? Do I think she should have went to his apartment? Probably not.
Not good.
But like all the other stuff, like he didn't ask her to stay in his apartment. He got her a hotel. Like,
he did. I got one more. This isn't even a fair foul. This is a would we do this or not? Because it's a new offer. It came out maybe a few weeks ago on here. It has a stipulation on it, but let me see if I can find it on here. Yeah, here we go. Hold up. So this would be more for families right here. All right, look.
There's an amazing new initiative in Italy. Pay attention, people. This is real. The region of Tuscany is looking for anyone, really, who wants to move there and buy a home. They're offering up to $32,000 to help defray the cost of renovations if you buy a home in any one of 76 small towns, some are on your screen right now, that have suffered a population.
I did not know this was
so a lot of them are dilapidated.
Okay.
And you really, so it depends where you're going to. There are stipulations, and like you have to repair it within 3 years or all that stuff. But you can essentially own a home in like Tuscany, or I was actually looking at them. You can own a home over there, probably for less than $100 $100K, which isn't bad, but it can be difficult if you don't actually live there to get everything done and repaired if you don't speak the language.
True.
But I mean, if you have the means and decide like, oh, I can work from here, from home, or whatever, I mean, it could be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. All right. So this one last one, I actually need to see how this is gonna go. We're gonna do a demonstration here. I saw this with Kev on stage. Let me find this here, and here, and right.
Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
There's no. All right, where
he
is
loves his wife.
this?
Honey. He even wore his little
Unrealistic
kimono
expectations.
shirt. Look at him appropriating.
All right, so this is an actual one. We're gonna try this. I just want to see how this is gonna go.
Okay.
So this is called "How to Know Your Dog is Black."
Okay.
No licks.
Why is that make him black?
Because they're like white people usually do lick the dog's faces.
Oh, they're not licking their face.
Right. They're like, we don't do that. It's like they said it's how to tell your dog grew up in a black household.
Oh, okay.
All right, so at the risk of losing my black card, Wally, come here, buddy.
They won't lick you in the mouth. They might lick you on the nose.
Let me see. Come here, buddy. Come here. No.
Come here, bud.
Really?
Come on. Up.
Come here.
Up. Come on. He knows you're going to pick him up, honey.
He does. Okay, Molly, come here.
Hurry.
Molly, come here.
She's a white dog.
Molly's a white dog. She
Come
can do
on,
it. Wally, come here, buddy. All right. I got you. All right. Let's see this.
Okay, he's not.
Let's do this. Hey, buddy.
This is
No.
going to go terrible for you.
I'll take it.
You
Wally,
can
come here. Molly, come here. Molly.
Tell her up.
Molly, come up. All right. Got you. All right. I got you, Molly. Nope. Really? Okay. All right. Oops. I'm dropping. Don't call ESPC on me. That was an accident. You know what? Dog black enough, I guess.
Lord have mercy.
So we got anything going on this week? I'll be doing our Wolverine Deadpool review sometime this week. That'll be up. Honey, you got anything going on for anything you want to review? Don't worry, Lego Centerpiece. We'll do that one once you get that done.
No, what's that movie we just watched? That would be nice to review. Exeter.
Exeter? Okay. We'll probably be reviewing Exeter. It is a little-known independent movie that is on Prime Video right now. We'll be doing a review on that. That'll be up sometime soon. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in the chat on YouTube, Instagram, and X. But for the Shiro and I, we are out, guys.